Hey guys, what's going on? This is Kyle at ProjectionHub, and I'm coming to you with another video today about another free tool that I found recently that I've been using in some of the business plans I've been doing for customers. I want to show you how to use it. Now, just as a quick reminder, I lead the custom business plan writing services here at ProjectionHub, where we help businesses create financial projections, business plans, help prepare for SBA loans for startups, existing business acquisitions, you name it. Now, I was a former SBA lender for about 7 years, and so that's kind of where I got my initial experience working with startups and small businesses and reviewing business plans. And now I've written hundreds of business plans for real life startups and businesses and acquisitions for their loan applications, for their investor pitch decks, you name it. And so I'm constantly looking for new tools that I can deploy to improve these business plans, because different industries, shapes, sizes, scenarios just require different tools to demonstrate, potential market demand and opportunity for different people. And along that process, I love picking up tools that have, free trials or free options so people can do it on their own. They don't have to pay for these tools in order to do it. So I've got another one for you today. If you like this video at any point, give it a thumbs up. Consider subscribing to the channel. We talk about business planning, projections, starting businesses, getting SBA loans, all that fun stuff. So if you have any questions at any point, drop a comment down below the video. We're very responsive in answering questions down there, or you can contact us at support@projectionhub.com. All right, let's go ahead and hop into it. All right, here we go. So I'm using a tool called AlphaMap.com. Now, and I'll throw on the website really quick to give these folks a fine shout out. Now, in previous videos, I had used a tool called Placer.ai. Still a great tool, but in recent couple weeks, I've been noticing a tool that I've been using regularly, like a free kind of preview there. When you try using and searching for zip codes, it wasn't displaying information. So maybe too many people watched the video and caught on to using that. And so I've been looking for another option I wanted to use, and I found AlphaMap. And part of the problem with, Placer.ai was that it's pretty expensive to use. I mean, it's geared towards kind of a commercial real estate professionals. And so I think the higher price is justified. But for the typical small business owner writing a business plan, the cost wouldn't quite make sense. So that nice little free tool was helpful. So that led me to AlphaMap. Now, AlphaMap has a free 24-hour full trial, and that's plenty of time, and you get to use all the functionality. And I have a premium account, so I'm going to show you all the things you'll be able to do with that free 24 hours. And so my recommendation would be, you'll be able to put in your address or maybe a target address and run some of these reports, download some things so you'll be able to have access to that. And of course, you could use a new email or something like that if you wanted a second trial. But just a heads up there, it's just a 24-hour free trial. Now, the monthly payment is more affordable, but still doesn't make sense for someone that's just trying to do this one time. But I think it's still a really great tool. You can use it for free for 24 hours. And so I'm going to give a shout out to this company. Now, why would you want to use a tool like this? And let's just do an example here. So I'm going to put in an address that is in the area of a place where I recently worked on a business plan. Now, it's not this exact address, but it's in this area. And so you can see I'm already zooming in and seeing some great information here. So some of the things that I've been using this tool for are, one, finding foot traffic information. I'm going to click on this address here, and now you can see I have these options down on the left-hand side. So one is foot traffic. So this is going to give me some really cool information. One thing I really love is I can set the radius, and then it's going to show me within that radius how many visits are happening to the venues on average marked in that. So I could change this between total visits to the area or average visits per venue. And I'm going to do average visit per venue versus total visits. And so that'll give us some nice information here, right? You can zoom that out if you'd want. Like, this is a small area, so it might make sense to bump it out a little bit because that gives us an idea. This is more of like a touristy destination, pretty seasonal. So this kind of gives us an idea of the overall performance of the area based on seasonality. So we can see some interesting things, like it used to spike a lot higher and then drop kind of lower, and then it flattened out. So the peaks aren't quite as high, but the troughs or the lows aren't quite as low as they used to be. So it goes back just to March 2025. So it lags for a few months. That's typical. A lot of these tools are using like cell phone tracking data. Like, they aren't tracking you, but whatever agreement they can come to get anonymized data to track whereabouts and movements of cell phone data, it probably lags several months. But you can see some promising signs here, as in like March, the trajectory is much higher than it's been in previous years. So that's really valuable information. One, if you're just trying to do some market research, but two, you're putting that in a business plan, that can be really supportive information there. And I'll show you some business plan examples of where I've thrown these things in. So that's one thing I liked using this tool for. There's some other things like car traffic data. If you are trying to set up a business that's very dependent on vehicle traffic and you want to gauge how busy a road might be, this tool can do that. Another thing I've been really liking to do with this tool is this radius rings trade area. So this is really cool. You can set these radius rings, right? I'm going to shorten these up because this is a very like rural area, so it doesn't really make sense to have it broad like that. So I'm going to tighten up these radiuses. So similar area. Now I'm going to get some information down here. So So some of it's going to be some demographic change data, but what I really like is this consumer spend information. So I can see current year and then forecasted out in 2030. So the next 4 or 5 years, we can see the estimated trajectory of some of the consumer spend in these areas. So, if I was helping a retail business, coffee shop or something like that, it would be really important for me to see that there is a projection that people are going to spend more on food. Like consumers are going to keep spending on that area and a growing thing in that area. And of course, they don't have a crystal ball. They're basing that off of recent years, traffic to the area, income data in the area, all these kinds of different things that are in the stew here, but they're coming up with this calculation to assume it's going to grow. Now, you would think that all the locations are going to show promising data. Trust me, I've used this tool for probably, 15 or 20 different business plans now. And there's some where the data doesn't look positive. It looks like its trajectory is to be negative. And so I think that that's good. It's weighted correctly there. So again, these are really great visuals. You can throw these in your business plan. And so I think that's great. So you can do demographic data in here, which I have found to be interesting in some instances. I have another tool I really like to get my census data from, Census Reporter, and that's free as well, but they've got really great visuals, but this is another good outlet for that. And so let me hop over and show you some examples. So again, I'm not going to show you the whole business plan just because these are real business plans, but in this case, including those visuals in here, I'm writing some information around those. So you can see, look at foot traffic within our community. We can see consistent seasonal stability, right? So it's just some nice visual accents in there. And then I'm going to pop over to a different one. Now this was more of a service related business, lawn care, tree trimming, and it's some different things like that. And you can see this is kind of the territory they are planning on doing. Oh, and I should show you exactly what I found here. So if I bump back to the map, you've got some of the other control in this map, including some things over here like heat maps. And so you can overlay things like, if it's a big city, what segments are people spending more money in? Where's the income higher at? Consumer spend, if that's going to be total, if I wanted it to be specific, like food, there are different things you could focus that on. And so to show you that example, I had a map of the territory that this business was going to plan to operate in. And then I did the heat map of consumer spend and household income data. And I could see that around Houston, the hot spots where income was the highest, consumer spend were the highest, overlapped pretty well with the area they're going to operate, which is really promising, right? They're trying to sell services to households to help them. So they want to operate in areas where people are earning more and people are spending more. And it was nice to see that there was some nice overlap there. And so being able to put that kind of information in a business plan, it's a really nice cherry on top to show that you know what you're talking about and you've done some of your research. So I just wanted to share, I like sharing free tools when I find them with people that are working on these kinds of things and interested in this kind of data. So you can check it out. It's alphamap.com. Use a free trial. Again, I probably wouldn't recommend paying for it. So if you have to put in credit card information, I don't think I had to put in credit card information to use the trial. But if you do, I would encourage you to probably remember to stop it. Unless you could use this data often, right? If you work on lots of different projects and you're scouting out locations, there's some really great applications here. One thing worth mentioning, if you are trying to work on a free business plan or work on a business plan, I'll link it down below, but we've kind of got this repository of free business plan templates. You can find your business in here. You can grab yours. Kind of provides a nice structure for you to start going through and writing your own business. Yeah, if you like the video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. We've got lots of other videos about how to write a business plan, some other free tools and things you can do to make it a little bit easier to create your business plan. And if you have any questions, please reach out to us at support@projectionhub.com or leave a comment down below and we'd be happy to help you. Thanks.